Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for coming to this video, making yourself a party. I am Denise. It is Tuesday, and Tuesday is what I eat in a day on the Weight Watchers # Healthy Better Balanced plan. I am following the older Weight Watchers plan, the blue plan, but to me it's the same thing, honestly. But that is what I show, and I give points and bites for my food. Number 2, there is a couple of recipes here. There is a recipe in the very beginning for jerk seasoning, and I jerk rub thighs. And at the end, there is a, hold on to it, people, my coffee people. There is a coffee ice cream at the end. No, I didn't eat it. It was for Steve. It was made with my cold brew that I made in last Thursday's Day in the Life vlog. So if you haven't seen that, I will have that linked at the end of the video, or maybe I'll put it in the cards as well to show you how to make the cold brew base, because that's what I used, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful dish of ice cream. So if you love coffee, I used 1% milk in that versus almond milk because it was for Steve, but the milk was only 2 points and the pudding mix was 1, so it was a 3-point dish of ice cream. Honestly, you've paid more for that for Halo Top. So I thought it was quite worth it, in my opinion, for the points. Anything else I have to say? There's a lot of repeats in this week. I don't know. I was having a moment with some food this week. So you'll see a lot of the same things. So I do apologize if you're like, oh my God, she's eating that again. I know. I really liked it though. It was really good. So without further ado, let's roll that food footage. Let's put together our own jerk seasoning, because I want to jerk up my thighs. I think that sounded good. This is a seasoning mix. This should last you for quite a few uses. I'm hoping anyway. I've never done this before, so maybe it won't. So I start off with 2 tablespoons of pink Himalayan sea salt in my bowl. To that I'm going to add garlic powder and onion powder. And I believe it is 1 tablespoon of garlic. 1 tablespoon, should have a spot for the discarded ones, of onion. Because doesn't every good spice blend have garlic and onion in it? I'm gonna have Bailey, of course. Paprika smoked, which I happen to have. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, I should just make my own because I think I have everything. 2 teaspoons. And you have to use the smoked. Funny that I should have that. And cayenne, 2 teaspoons. Now, if you don't like it as spicy, I guess you could, I'm going to do 1 1/2, actually, because I don't know. I just feel like I don't want it too spicy, but yeah, spice. Black pepper. 2 teaspoons. I'm just going to judge this. I can always add more if I think it needs more. Thyme. 1 teaspoon of thyme. I'm using French thyme because that's what I have. And what I like to do is I like to crush it in there. At least that for that one anyway. That one hasn't been used. It smells good though. And parsley, 1 teaspoon. Again, you can adjust these to stuff, you know, that you'd have on hand or what you like, and you don't want this, then don't. But I mean, to get the true jerk, it has to be a little bit spicy. Red pepper flakes. I didn't grab them. Steve keeps them over here. 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And cayenne. So we're talking spicy. Cumin. 1 teaspoon. I like cumin. teaspoon of cinnamon. And it said allspice. I did not have it, so we're just going to forgo the allspice. Not much you can do about that. And nutmeg. I have pods. I'm just going to grate a little bit in there. I'm not a huge fan of nutmeg, so I'm not going to use that much. But we're just going to grate some nutmeg in there. Not a lot. I don't like nutmeg that much. And I believe that's it, right? I got the onion powder, garlic powder, salt, paprika, cayenne, black pepper, thyme, parsley, red pepper flakes, cumin, nutmeg, and cinnamon. So there you have your jerk seasoning. So I'm adjusting. Like some of them call for allspice. Well, I don't have allspice, so just gotta make sure everything is combined well. And you can put this in a spice jar. Smells good. There we go. Jerk for my jerk. And let's season our jerk chicken. So I'm just gonna leave it, I'm gonna dry rub it and leave it in this bowl. So I have a pack of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And before you say it, I know it has points, but sometimes I love a good thigh. That's all I'm gonna say. Make sure your hands are very clean because we're going to be touching them. And if you don't like to touch chicken, then put gloves on. Doesn't bother me. I know it does bother some people, but you know what? You do what you need to do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thighs. There we got 8 thighs. It's 2 thighs per person, but you will weigh them. I like to spread them open. Probably should have used one hand. I'm gonna wash my hands really quickly. Just have one clean hand and one chicken hand. Spread them open. This is actually a beautiful one. Look at that. Oh. Let me just wash my hands real quick. All right. And we have our jerk rub. And we're just going to liberally sprinkle it on top. Now this will make enough for, I think, 2 servings of chicken. It depends on how many thighs you have. Maybe you have less than this. This might last you longer than it's going to last me because I'm making 8 thighs. So I'm just going to... I just kind of scoop the chicken with the rub. You look at that extra rub, it goes at the bottom. And then we're just going to grill it, hopefully on the outside grill. We've been having some crazy weather. Now this, honestly, is a sad looking thigh. I mean, what thigh would you rather have? This thigh or this thigh? You don't want to put too much because remember, you got a lot of hot, so this is definitely covered enough for me because I feel like if we overdo it, it's going to be, maybe a little bit more. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna let it sit in the refrigerator, marinating. It's only like 12:30, so it's gonna be marinating for several hours, and hopefully getting all those deliciousness infused in the chicken. So, it smells really good. Like I said, you could definitely tailor the seasoning to things you have on hand, things you like, things you don't like, you know. Like I said, use as little as much as you like. When you use all of it, use all of it, you know. You can make some of this and just store it, you know, in the fridge or the freezer when you're ready to use it. See, to me, that needs a little bit more. That's just me. I like every nook and cranny covered because, you know. Alrighty. So I'm going to cover this with some saran. I'm going to wash my hands first. Cover this with some saran wrap and let it sit in the fridge till we're ready to barbecue it. And then we will barbecue these bad boys up. Remember to use a thermometer to test to make sure it's done. That's all you have to do it. There's no science behind this. You just have to cook it till its internal temperature is 160 so nobody gets sick. But I love the boneless cooks much faster than the one on the bone. And you can get a sale on chicken thighs. I say get it because there's Bailey. They are absolutely phenomenal. I feel like a lot of us don't eat enough chicken thighs because, we have to count it. But remember, we didn't gain weight eating chicken thighs. And there is our cooked chicken thighs with our jerk seasoning. It was absolutely yummy. Everything is the same bites and points. That rarely happens, but it mostly happens. 0 point hummus, 0 point cucumbers, 2 points of cottage cheese, 2 points of deli turkey meat, 2 points of these from Julian Bakery. These are the paleo, I believe the paleo thin garlic and Parmesan, I think, crackers. So that is my 2 points for my turkey. 2, 6 points on all plans. Both plans, I should say. Better Balance and Weight Watchers. I did put Greek seasoning in my hummus, made it a savory hummus. No, a savory cottage cheese. Yeah, the hummus is here, it's already savory. I just want to eat. So can you tell? So this is my 6-point delicious lunch. Breakfast this morning is a Dutch baby made in the mini dash rice cooker. I have a video on this. It is up on my website, dishwithday.com. It is super duper easy. I use gluten-free flour with this. So the gluten-free flour is actually 2 points, not 3 points. I'm not sure why. So instead of a 3-point Dutch baby, it is a 2-point Dutch baby. But I think it's still 3 points on Better Balance. I topped it with some lemon juice and a half a teaspoon of powdered sugar and some strawberries. So that is breakfast this morning. Going to dig into Dutch baby. It's so yummy. Very eggy, very yummy, very delicious, and super easy. And if you have a Dash mini rice cooker, you need to make this pronto. Lunch today is leftover taco or chicken chili that I made on Sunday. It's 0 point chili. What did I count points for in that? Oh, the cheese. I do have 2 points of cheese. That's what I counted on Sunday too. I had to think about it. And I also put 2 points of avocado on top. So we have a 4 point. I have lettuce. There's corn. There's zucchini. There's some onion. And there's 0 point chicken, tomatoes, and beans. So this is a taco bowl. It is warm and I am having lettuce on it. I know. I'm weird. But that's going to be a little something different kind of lunch for today for 5 points on both plans. Dinner tonight is a bowl in honor of Bailey. He's not feeling well, so he needed some white rice and some plain chicken, so we're all gonna have white rice and plain chicken. So I have 3/4 of a cup of white rice for 5 points. I have some romaine lettuce for 0. I have chicken. It's a piece of a breast for 0. I have Trader Joe's cilantro something, I think. It's 3 points. I added a little bit more than I normally have. And there's a little pack of green olives for 2 points. So 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 points, and you'd think I'd have more food. But yeah, you know, there's a decent amount of rice on this plate. So can't wait to dig in and hope that Bailey feels better. Breakfast this morning is avocado toast squared. I have 1 slice of the gluten-free bread with 1 Laughing Cow wedge, 2 points of avocado, a Belinsky Italian chicken sausage, a fried egg, mushrooms, and a little half a teaspoon of balsamic. So it's 2 points for my bread, 1 point for my sausage, 2 points for my avocado, and 1 point for my cheese. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for this breakfast. I'm not worried about the half a teaspoon of balsamic. It's half a teaspoon. And I did measure it. I showed this on my vlog, how I did it. It's mushrooms, it's egg, it's chicken sausage, it's avocado, it's bread, it's life. This is going to be so good. I can't wait to dig into this bad boy. Having a little Asian bowl. My noodles are 6 points. My chicken was 2 points. And I seasoned it up, put some vegetables in there, and I really, really enjoyed it. I got that from Thrive Market. I doubled up on the noodles, and it was totally worth it for me. And it was absolutely one of my favorite dinners that week. Lunch today is a chili taco salad. I've got a little bit more lettuce today. I have the chicken chili that I made with chicken. 98% ground, I believe it was, or 96. It was a high amount. It's the higher amount ones. I don't often buy it, but it was on special. White beans, corn, zucchini, onions, peppers. 0 point chili. I did put some fat-free feta crumbles, what I had left in this container. 0 points. I did put some of this Bolthouse chunky blue cheese dressing. 2 points for 2 tablespoons, so I put 2 points on there. Or 2 tablespoons. So my salad is 2 points just for my dressing. So yeah, full of vegetables and protein and absolutely yummy. Can't wait to dig into this delicious lunch. Lunch does not have to be complicated. Lunch can be easy, simple, and leftovers is usually my favorite lunch. Lunch today has been a repeat of what I had. So I know I've been boring this week, but I've been really enjoying that leftover chili over lettuce, and with that Bolthouse blue cheese and some regular cheese. So it's 2 points for the dressing, 2 points for the cheese. So it's a 4-point taco salad. I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, you've seen it here several times this week. I'm in a food rut, but I mean a good food rut, I think. But that's lunch today. Time for another tasting. What are you tasting today, Dee? FitJoy pretzels. As you know, I'm trying to watch my gluten, be gluten-free, or at least lower in gluten. And I love pretzels. You know, if you watch my channel, you know I love pretzels. So I got these on Thrive Market. They are grain-free pretzels, vegan, in the flavor of vegan white cheddar, gluten-free, allergen-free, always vegan, fit for all. And for the serving of 16 pretzels, which is 120 calories, it is 4 WW points and 4 Better Balanced spikes. And that is the pretzel. Typical small pretzel. Very crunchy. The cheese is mild. I like these. I love that crunch. They're crunchier than regular pretzels. Good job, FitJoy. 5 out of 5 from D. Good stuff. Having a little snack. Fruit plate, strawberries, watermelon, donut peach, 2 points of 1% cottage cheese with a little bit of cinnamon dust on top. So that's my snack today. Breakfast this morning is avocado toast. I've been loving this, and I know I've been having it way too much. It is a piece of gluten-free bread with a Laughing Cow cheese wedge, with a point of avocado, a slice of Canadian bacon, and a happy egg on top. Because yeah, my egg's happy. So this is 2, 3, 4 points on WW, 5 points on Better Balance, because the bread is 1 more point on Better Balance. So that is my breakfast this morning. If you don't put a happy sriracha smile on your egg, I don't know. It's just, I'm happy. I can't wait to dig into this. Dinner tonight is a spinach salad from the Amish market. I added some grilled chicken on there, but there's apples, cranberries, walnuts, feta cheese, and some dressing. So I can add my own dressing, but I'm going to use that one because I have points to use up today. That's probably about 6 points of dressing easily. And it probably for, you know, a few points for my cranberries, my walnuts, and my feta. So honestly, I do have points to use up today, and I do have some weeklies I can dip into, so I'm really not worried. I don't know the exact amount of points, but sometimes you just have to guess, and you just have to give it something and put in your tracker. I'm going to give it 12 points. I know that sounds ridiculous. It's salad, but I have the points to give, so I'm really not concerned about it. But oh, it's one of my favorite salads from the Amish. Can't wait to dig in. Look at that. You know, your girl loves her onion. Can't wait to enjoy this. Lunch today is a protein bowl. I have, and a veggie bowl. I have cucumbers, radishes chopped up underneath. I have a can of tuna. I have some sun-dried tomatoes from Trader Joe's. They are not packed in oil. Some dill pickle, onion, and the Bolthouse Farms blue cheese dressing for 2 points. So I only have to count my dressing, which is 2 points. Everything else is 0. There's over 25 grams of protein in the tuna. And there is protein in the dressing, of course, because it's made with yogurt. And we're going to throw a hard-boiled egg in there because I feel like it. Just didn't put it in there yet, but that's lunch today. Lunch today, I have no idea what you're going to call it, but I saw this on TikTok. It's the mushroom and cottage cheese mixture. This girl dips everything in it and says it's good. I don't know. I have hearts of palm for 0. I have a Belinsky Italian sausage for 1, a 2-point cheese stick, and a cucumber. I have 1 point's worth of cottage cheese, 1 better balanced bite, 2 better balanced bites. No, 1 better balanced bite, 1 better balanced bite. So on Weight Watchers, it is 1, 2, 4 points, and on Better Balance, it is 3 points for my lunch today. Yeah, you dip everything in the cottage cheese and you say how good it is. Yeah. How could it be bad? I like cottage cheese, I like mustard, I like all this, so I think I'm going to enjoy it. Breakfast this morning is avocado toast. I've been having it all week. I don't know a lot this week, you'll see it. This is gluten-free bread. I have a Laughing Cow wedge, a pepper jack Laughing Cow wedge for 1 point, 2 points of avocado, a slice of Canadian bacon chopped, some cooked mushrooms, and a fried egg with a sriracha smile. So it is 2 points, 3 points, 5 points on Weight Watchers, 6 points on Better Balance for my breakfast this morning. It looks like he's got a little bit of a weird neck going on, but can we dig into this delicious, delicious breakfast? Yum. Went out for some sushi. I had about 16 points to use, so that's what I gave it. I didn't eat all of it. I ate about half of it, and it was absolutely delicious. I so enjoy a good sushi night out for me. Oh, look at that color. And this is what I brought home. So you can see I did not eat it all. Let's film an experiment. We're going to use our Dash Mini My Mug ice cream maker. See if we can make some coffee ice cream with using the cold brew base we made in last week's vlog. I don't know if it's going to work, but if you're seeing this, I might have come up with something. So what I did in my cup was I took 1/3 of the base, 2/3 of milk, like I would do for making a coffee. It doesn't come to a full cup. Honestly, it doesn't have to. So I decided to put some chocolate pudding mix in there because what goes with coffee? I was going to do white chocolate, but I need to get rid of this chocolate anyway. It's seen its day. So we're going to put a tablespoon of that. I'm not going to sweeten it. Maybe I should. I might wait till towards the end. Maybe we'll put a little skinny syrup in at the end. We'll see if it works. Why waste the skinny syrup if it doesn't work, right? So I'm going to put my tablespoon in. And let's combine well. You probably could add more base, and more milk, but honestly, it's going to be fine. So this is combined well. At the bottom. Okay. I'm going to grab my mug out of the freezer, lock and load my lid, and I'll be right back. We have our frozen mug. We have all our attachments. Let's hook it on, turn it on, and pour our base into our ice cream machine. Let it go for 25 minutes. And if it's frozen, then we'll put some I'll let him pick the skinny syrup he wants. And then we'll see how it goes. If you're seeing this, then it was fantastic. And so that's a hint. This is airing. It works. It worked. Steve wanted me to put some of this liqueur in here, but I was afraid it wouldn't freeze, so I figured we'd top it with that. Let's shut that bad boy off. Okay. It worked. It worked well. Coffee lovers, unite. So, look at that. I mean, when you look at this, I'm not tasting this because it's coffee and I'm not going to like it. it's going to gag me. So we'll just forgo that. We're going to put this in a bowl because the longer you leave it in here, the harder it freezes. But look at that. This is the test. It is thick, like ice cream. Let me grab a spoon. I think it's really frozen on the inside. So I'm just put that. We're just going to put a little splash of this liqueur for him. And I'm going to give it to him. I'll report back. This came out to 3 points. 2 points, I used 1% milk and the pudding mix. So C said it was absolutely yummy and easy to make. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I ate in a day. Now it's time to stop the video, pick up your water, and drink. Get a good drink in. Does the body good, and sometimes we need a reminder because I know I'm not the greatest water drinker, but I've gotten better, and that's all you could expect. Just to get better. You don't have to be perfect. So I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with D. We are slaying our weight 1 ounce at a time. We are eating better. We are eating food we love, and we're enjoying ourselves along the way because you know what? We have jerk chicken. We have ice cream. We don't just eat, bird food here. We eat food because that's the food we love, and that's the food we're always going to gravitate towards. So instead of trying to change who you are, embrace who you are, and find a way to fit those foods in and make them lighter. Because honestly, that's how I became successful. Realizing who I am, what I like to eat, and what I'm going to eat. When you've been heavy for as long as I have, you don't just all of a sudden wake up one day and not desire to eat these foods. You don't. It's always going to be there. So why not embrace it instead of trying to be something that you're not? That's what we do here at Dish with D. We embrace our imperfections and we just try to, how can we make them better? We're not going to change them. We're not going to sit there all of a sudden wake up and be, eating the best foods and eating this and eating that and exercising little hearts out. That will last a while, but it's never going to last permanently. And we want permanent solutions, and how do we do that is fitting our foods in and finding a way to make them lighter for us so we can have some. So I hope you enjoy. Like I said, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section below if there's anything that's sparked your interest. If you need a question for anything, I also will have the jerk recipe on dishwithd.com, so you can go if you want to make it. It made enough. I used about a little more than half of it, so I have enough for another batch of chicken. So if there's something in there you don't like, leave it out. Like I said, I did very little nutmeg in there. I was kind of that was it. Because I'm not a huge nutmeg lover. So again, tweak it to things that you like. That's what life's about. Don't make something because that's the way it is, but I don't like it because you're not going to eat it. Simple truth. So I will dish with you another day. Have a great day. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, I will dish with you later, my lovelies.